Alright. This is a bit of an interesting night. First of all, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's been a minute. I haven't played this game recently because of some things. Life has gotten in the way just a little bit, but I'm back now. This is also the first night that I'm testing my brand new PC. It's all gigantic and I can see it laying on my desk right over there. I'm using it to stream tonight. We used it to stream on Wednesday, but that stream was in the kitchen living room as always, as we used to do. Tonight is different though. Tonight I'm testing the stream by streaming from my room, where there are no auxiliary sounds, where I can control the volume, and yeah. Hopefully this works. This is a little bit awkward. There's not much space in my room, but I can figure out a way to make this work with the others in the room. Here we are. Back at it with our girl. Let me check to make sure the stream is actually running.
I'd be on to fight for my home.
Furthermore, initial reports confirm that Aerith were coordinating their efforts with Recon. A revelation
war's
that
coming
many
soon.
citizens shaken. Though the ceasefire was declared 5 years ago, the Thar was still fresh.
Okay.
As the children we interviewed
I'd
earlier
be on
today,
to fight for my
the
home.
war will detect them.
Yeah, the stream is working. Okay. No, there's enough testing. Now it's time to get to the game, get down to business. Oh. Hello, sir. What do you want?
I'd appreciate it if you could talk to that old guy. He helped me out a while back, and I'd like to return the favor.
We need to stand up.
So what? I don't care. You're not my friend. Old man.
Heard you've
Give
taken
me
out
some
your
help.
fair share of monsters.
Have I already been here? Yes. I have the money to get this crap. I'm not going to.
Got what you need to stay safe?
Out of here. Okay. That's right, I was in the middle of doing quests for this community. I wanted to do Verified Hero. It's an unknown game. Play along. Okay. Well, I have to go back to the hideout for that. It's been a while, but it's like riding a bike. You'll never forget how to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's just not difficult to understand.
Now that things are starting to settle down a
Now
bit,
things are
we
starting.
can finally play Whack-A-Box again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh yeah, I have the
Oh,
volume
yeah, I
completely
forgot.
turned down.
There's this
on my
tiny
TV.
guy out by the community
So
center, and I heard he was looking for
if
some
I
help.
end up just saying lines out loud, sorry. That's not the most entertaining thing to hear. I have to go and find the children.
I want to become strong just like you. Oh, hey, Cloud. You're just in time for our favorite game, Whack-A-Box. You want in? It's super fun.
Whack the box.
The rules are easy. The person who whacks the
I
most
mean,
boxes
it sounds
is crowned
easy.
champion of the hideout.
Whack the
We
box.
usually don't let adults play, but since you're cool, we're gonna make a special exception just for you.
Alright. I can get an elixir out of this. Oh yeah, this. Oh. That's, you know what, that's true. I probably should have equipped the bat. Because bat actually helped in this situation. I went over how the bat was not very useful last time. Still not. It's not going to be. But I think it makes this game easier, quote unquote. The intent is that it's actually good for this game, because think about it, it's a box. Am I not hitting this thing? Because that could be that. They could be stupid right now. Alright, I did it. There are boxes up here though, and time. I'm extremely surprised that the stream is actually running right now. I was expecting this to be a complete wash. Like, so this might not be able to happen.
That'll do.
That's why I got the PC. That's why I spent $2,000 on it. I'm actually going to do terribly. Oh, no, I made it to 10,000. I made it. I won. I don't need to try anymore. I'm gonna. Also, the stream is a little late because I just got done watching Justice League Zack Snyder cut. And that is a phenomenal movie, for sure. At least 100 times better than the original, and many other things about it are good.
See? Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, Kay?
Okay, well, I got... And that completed the quest for me. I got the Moogle medal. And now I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I can't remember if I've done the thing yet. One of the most important quests in here. Let's see. I can do the Angel of the Slums. That's the big one. Where's my cursor? Where's... Oh. I'm going to do this first. Track this quest. Old man. Tell me something, old man.
Oh, I know you. You must be that mercenary. I have a problem. It's the anniversary of my wife's death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor?
You're too old to take care of this yourself. I understand.
She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. The graveyard's right by the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently to replace the old broken one. Now that those creatures have moved in, I'm sure it's locked up tight.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
Yes, we did. We did buy the graveyard key from Moggy. Why did he have it? I don't know. I mean, this is the slums. It's not necessarily that they entrusted the graveyard key to a child. It's just that nobody cared to stop the child.
One of my friends told me that
The Snyder Cut, if anybody has not seen Justice League just yet, you should. I 100% recommend it. Leagues. Better than the original Justice League that they released. You know, I honestly feel like they intentionally butchered that movie. Maybe to kill off a franchise before it had a standing chance. Oh God, I hate these enemies. This is not going to be good. I'm trying to go to my menu, and I have to think first. Let's see, I have lightning, I have healing, the most important materia in existence, and HP up. Aerith has prayer, fire, wind, refocus, and ice. She is a magic user, so it's not bad to have free attack magics on her. Prayer is also helpful. The refocus limit break. I don't want to change any of the materia. And I can't upgrade anything. Still have the iron bangle on. I can give myself the titanium bangle. And Mythical armor is probably better than anything we have on bench. Yep. So I can add materia to Cloud now. Don't need another healing. Don't need I could put barrier up. I'm gonna go with that for now. And I'm gonna save. Before I do this, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, you know what, it actually doesn't really matter. Because if you die and you, like, say continue or whatever, then you get popped right out back in.
This isn't a game. Focus.
And it ultimately will be fine. Oh. The Venom Mantis is the first thing that I should do. Assess.
Best do it right.
Tactical data not available. Helpful. Weakness to ice. Nothing else. And it's a subspecies of a grass strike that is marked with yellow and black patterning on its carapace. It is also armed with a highly potent poison. So it poisons you. Fun. Very fun.
That's it.
And Aerith can't do something? Or her ATB is slowed. That's what that is.
So catch a cold.
Could she not? What? Did she not do it? Was she stopped? Damn it. It's a good time for barrier. Get my defenses up. And then go after her. Oh no! She still can't do it. I should heal or take that poisoning off. Now I'm going to heal myself. Nice and tidy.
Get him.
Aerith, please, this time get Blizzard off.
I'll put that on.
Oh, it's because Blizzard is a fucking terrible, stupid move. You saw it. It just went and it recognized the hitbox was there, so it stopped and then it went off like that, but it did not make contact at all. Completely whipping on literally every enemy.
Gotta stay.
Okay. Get him.
My barrier is going to run out soon.
Go on.
I'm still poisoned. I didn't... Or that asshole did... I'm curious, did he poison me at exactly the point that I healed myself of poisoning? Therefore, giving me poison again. Stupid son of a bitch.
This one's for you. Feeling chilly?
Now's the perfect time to get him with Stacker.
Get him. That's it.
Looking good.
Here it comes. One more
Oh
shot.
no. And I'm poisoned.
Still in it.
This one. Get him.
try to hit Aerith.
Closure.
Try to get the hit off on him. I'm gonna get killed. I'm going to get killed. Let's fucking get this slick Cura up. I keep going for the X-Bot thing. Now that there's only 2, this battle will supposedly get easier.
Gotta stay.
Supposed by me, myself. He was stupid. I hate these fucking enemies. I'm throwing up a few too many swears. I will stop now,
Maybe
children.
this? Go on!
I'm gonna do focus. I might as well throw up regen in case if I get poisoned again.
Feeling chilly?
I don't think that did damage to him. Because Blizzard is freaking brilliant.
Go on!
It's okay, I'm just taking a nap. You can handle it, right, Aerith? I'm steadily healing damage as well.
Trying, but
I mean, if they don't want to hit me.
Closure.
What the fuck is happening?
Gotta stay.
These fucking terrible, horribly designed enemies. I can't do it. I can't do the thing. Because I'm asleep and I'm poisoned. And poison actually canceled out my regen for some reason.
Gotta be careful.
Well,
Feeling good. Oh no. Gotta stay.
awesome. This is actually amazing that these enemies, they do this. I'm glad that he wanted to do it to me a second time. And I think it actually did reset the timer for it. And I'm fully aware that I could just change the Aerith. I know. You know, sometimes you just don't want to. I mean, if they weren't even attacking me. They weren't attacking me, so it's not like I was in trouble or in danger or anything. I was just sort of sitting there, waiting for the capability to play the game again. Aerith is going to die. I am going to die. And this game is wonderful. Truly is a Final Fantasy.
Keep it up. And catch.
I'm just so tired.
Alright.
I'm just gonna do it.
You're out
I am
of
just going to do it. Because I have it.
Let's try that again.
Finally!
This must be
Jeez.
it.
It's the grave of the woman.
Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
Return to the old man. The fight was probably easier than I was making it. Admittedly, yes, I was doing the, oh, I don't know what to do. I didn't feel like switching to Aerith. You know, now that I probably haven't said it yet, probably haven't talked about it, but I
really
feel
grateful
like
for what you did. Here's your reward. I owe him a lot, maybe more than I can ever repay. And now I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
no, it doesn't.
We paid our
It
respects
really
to
doesn't.
your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to visit her grave again. With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly. I didn't think I could make it past
Probably
the
couldn't. I
creatures.
mean, I was
But I
struggling
was
and
prepared
you're an
to
old
die
man.
trying. And then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Because I don't want to.
It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
5,000?
It's always money with you people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world
I
coming
gave
to
you
these
a
days?
key to give to a child. Like, just walk down the street, old asshole. Anyways, now we can get down to business. Now we can get down to the true story of this interlude in the story.
You look like someone who can always
In here. Nope. Where is he? Where's the guy? There he is.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become
I
the
might
talk
be.
of the town?
I am a merc, and people talk about me.
Damon. Little
Not in a
more
good
than
light,
humble
though.
reporter
But
with
they
the
do
Daily
talk.
Buzz.
Ugh. That rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear. We strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone.
Good way to
rich and
backtrack
poor.
and protect yourself, my
Now,
friend.
my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter. Are you familiar with the mysterious and notorious bandit known as the Angel of the Slums? She delivers written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their valuables.
Everyone knows her.
You mean stealing?
Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes, she's got a knack for public relations. Very popular down here as a result. Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat to the public order. I've made it my
He has
mission
a
to
point.
unmask the villain, but the locals have been uncooperative and uncommunicative, to put it mildly. And now that my identity as a reporter has been exposed, my sources have all deserted me. Which brings me to you, the work of the hour, and the man who will serve up my scoop.
I guess I am the merc with the mouth, aren't I? So I just have to talk to old people. Except
I thought we'd put those days of war and death behind us.
you.
But Wutai won't let
There's
us
a whole.
move on.
There's two of the same guy. Oh, they're twins.
Some end up working for that Don Corneo.
Hmm.
There no say something.
There's you, undiscernible man, who I can talk to, and then there's you, completely unique
Good
looking,
to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you.
with
too,
a name
Aerith.
like that.
I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Mireille. She knows everything there is to know about the slums. Mireille, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you. The defender of the secret hideout.
Defender
Now
of
the
children and
hero of
only
the
children.
House is helping the Daily
That is my
Buzz
title.
look for the angel of the slums.
I am?
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret, considering how chatty the Shinra mutt's been.
Not looking into it for the reporter. I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity, whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under the angel's spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. But I'll need a
Please
moment
tell.
before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
Oh, I have information for you, but I need a few minutes before I can give you the information. Because that's how information works.
Just wait outside with the reporter. I'll be along soon.
Hello, reporter man.
So, any news?
Why don't you
Have
give
you
me the
tried
scoop,
talking
sir?
to Mireille at all? She told us that she had some information to share.
Mireille? As in the Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Then quickly, before you have another, tell us. What do you know about the notorious angel of the slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days. It's the perfect place for a criminal to hole up.
Lookout Point. Got it! I'll check it
We
out
were
right
actually there recently.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a
You can
terrible
remember
fiend
correctly, I
that's claimed the
pointed out a
angel's hideout.
particularly open area in the scrapyard.
Oh, quite large. Lots of teeth.
Might be
Always
quite
out.
useful to
I don't
remember
know
that.
about you, but I'd not go anywhere near that thing.
now. Oh, well, well, a good reporter knows never to take foolish risks. Plan first, then act. That's every respectable journalist motto.
If it's a plan you're looking for, I'd say you have one right here. Wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you investigated Lookout Point for me.
Alright, I'll do it, but only because you told me. Anyways, now that we're finally out of the dialogue, all of the necessary plot points of this upcoming story, I personally feel like Aerith is the worst character to play as. Because fighting as her is not really, like, intuitive or anything. You hold the button down and wait for her to wave her wand around, and then using her magic attacks. And yes, she is an incredibly powerful magician, so she deals a lot of damage, and all you have to do is hold the button down. But, like, seriously? I mean, that's worse than the thing people say about all you gotta do is mash the square button. I mean, that's just straight up hold the button down. That's it. So personally, a lot of people say that I've heard at least a lot of people say Barrett is the worst character to control as. Personally, I don't believe that for a second. I think Barrett is probably second best to Cloud, and Aerith is the worst. It's just not fun to do what she does. With Barrett, yes, you hold the button down. But there's a lot more nuances to Barrett that you haven't seen yet in this playthrough. Maybe you've seen it in your own, maybe you've seen it from somebody else. Maybe you understand what Barrett can do.
Kinda in a rush.
But Barrett is more than just a shooty man. And even when he is a shooty man, he's a better shooty man than Aerith. So who am I kidding? I will always just end up beat Cloud. That's all I do. I play as Cloud. It is my childhood dream. I've always wanted to be Cloud.
See ya.
Moving on then.
I think it's this way? Yeah, we gotta go through here. So we gotta go back around. Relive some memories with our girl. Remember that time we were here the first time, baby?
I'll protect
That was a
you.
good time.
I could have protected myself, you know.
I believe these guys were here last time too. They used fire.
Go on!
Nothing to it.
Alright, now that we got rid of that little obstacle. We back in here. We gotta go up. We're very close to our objective. Something else I could probably say about the Schneider cut. I hope that it opens up the Justice League universe to come back stronger than ever. Hope that they'll just go for it, do all the things that they want to do and just stick to it instead of trying to cut it down or trying to make it like light, colorful, funny, trying to make it
Okay,
a Marvel film, because that's what the first Justice League was, and that's why nobody really cared about it. There was nothing to care about. It wasn't a really good movie, and
Just go away!
there wasn't anything there.
See ya.
The Schneider cut shows just how much of a film Justice League was originally intended to be.
And we're safe.
There's so much there. There is so much that went into consideration. Schneider's original vision, like, goddamn. Well, that's the thing. I would load up if I were you. As such, I'm going to be doing that exact thing. Aerith, I'm going to want to take something off of her. Probably ice, because ice is a piece of shit. And I'll steal Barrett's lightning so that she could have Thundara. She might need refocus. I should put Cure. I should just put Cura on her instead of Prayer. Lightning, healing, barrier actually would be good, HP up, and assess. Gonna save. For this really dumb fight. Alright, let's go in there and face our doom.
Come on.
I'm with you.
The
Let's go.
Crowmogger. This guy looks familiar. He looks like those things, the Smoggers, were doing stuff outside. He just cracked Aerith's skull for 800 damage. That smoke has a status affliction.
I'll Allow me.
His weakness is lightning, of course. He has an immunity to poison and sleep because he's a robot. Normally, attacks do not affect its stagger gauge, but inflicting a certain amount of physical damage does make it susceptible to staggering. The only thing that you can really do is just hope. Just keep flailing away and hope that you do eventually do enough damage to get its break meter up. He's doing a whirling smokestack. That gas has status afflictions with it. I think I already said that, but it's highly important. This is why I wanted Thundara on Aerith. Already an amazing mage. And she can do the most damage to this thing. Oh no, now I can't speak.
That'll do.
Aerith is able to do a lot of damage with Thundara. Cloud could too, but I'm likely going to designate Cloud to being a healer most of the time. Any situation where it makes sense.
Get him! How shocking!
I will cure you, Aerith. Ares. That's slightly a bit of interesting trivia. Back in America, back in the day in America, Aerith was named Aries with an S because Japan. It was because they, I think the situation, I'm not going to act like I'm an expert on this in this game or any trivia associated with it. I think the situation is that they pretty much translated things directly and literally when they were localizing it for America, and that was one of those things. Aerith ended up, her name more so fit to being Eris in English. I was going to do the wrong thing.
There.
Too bright? Cut!
But it's something that people probably learned because of Kingdom Hearts that her name is actually Aerith.
So it's my turn?
At least that's the most... At least to me that might be the most likely thing to have happened first, where we found out that her name was actually Aerith.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
They didn't refer to her as Eris in that game. And remember, Kingdom Hearts was 2002. Final Fantasy VII was 1997.
Get him!
All good.
Well, shit.
Be careful. It's on you.
I should probably heal up first.
Partition HP gauge increase, allowing for faster charge accumulation. Moderate amount of HP to all party members. I mean, she's the only one who needs it. She's the only one who needs to be healed.
I know I have it in me.
If I can get 3 ADB.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
I'm waiting.
So now that she has her 3 ATPs, I'm going to use one Cura on self.
No need to panic.
And now I'm not going to have enough for 2 Thundaras, but 1 for sure. And a Thunder, a normal Thunder.
Shocking.
Still did a lot.
Can you take over for me?
Get out of there, Cloud.
Calling lightning.
Hey!
I am honestly not sure what level of damage you need to do before it starts to be taken off guard. Throw an ether on Aerith instead. Hers will do more damage. She can't talk though. Throw it on me. Oh, dude, Jesus.
Just go away.
Should only be one more of those. One more of those. If I don't take it out with my physical attacks. Did it.
Okay, then.
Didn't end up being as hard as that fight was for me the first time I fought it. But not easy. It just sort of, I don't know. It was okay. I guess, yes, you can completely cheap him out by using Zendara.
On behalf of the poor.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
Yes, let's return to the reporter. No need to waste time on that. So we found one of the angels' calling cards. So this mysterious woman was right about where she was. She may or may not have known that there was a deadly machine there waiting for him.
I can't believe it! You found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it. Penned by the angel herself!
Sure.
So this is one of her famous warnings.
It's an incredible find! Oh, was that all?
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson.
How'd she
But
know
next
about
time
me?
he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
The
Not
angel
just a message
sounds like a
from the
devil
angel.
and she's going to kill.
Warning!
If the Merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got you violently killed.
Now. No harm, no foul, right?
Well, that's a good way to
In
look at
any
this
case,
situation, I
this
suppose.
narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip off Don Corneo!
It's about damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
So much for my reward.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh,
What do
and
you
no
have
need
for
to
me?
thank
2,000?
Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed. Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly lived up to your reputation.
So saith you.
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to.
Did I or did
Hey,
you
so-
lose track of time?
Because they didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Oh, All right. Let's head home, my dear.
It's always a pleasure to speak with those charming little ones from the new house. Like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
Oh. A man in black feeding the birds.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Haven't seen him before. He your new boy toy?
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Wait a minute.
I am also her boy
Those
toy.
eyes.
That is a side
he the
thing. I
one
do
who
not
beat
get
up
paid
Reno?
for that.
And what if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
Cloud, leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things.
I believe you.
Don't take it personal.
You Turks are all the
Pretty
same.
cool, maybe.
All bark, no bite.
You're one to talk.
No need to get rough.
So Rude.
Give it up!
Whoa. Rude is a little. He's a bit of a cool dude, if you know what I'm saying. You can do that. Oh, Jeebus. You can do that.
Gotta get a
That
little
other
payback.
one is particularly dangerous.
Come on, man.
I think Arrow is maybe.
First class.
Oh, not yet in the fight. Because look at Rude.
Right.
He is weak to wind. He is resistant to fire. He is completely resistant to that thing. He's immune to the no-speak, the ATB, and the vampirism. When attacks rapidly fill his stagger gauge. So it's a good thing that I have one character with Arrow. Okay? You know, he just kept coming forward.
All good.
Heal myself. Can do that haymaker. I shouldn't get a little too ahead of myself.
Enjoy the ride. Go on.
He windy. Oh jeez. That has an AoE. That I didn't see the red text come up above his head before he did it. I want to say that's cheating or that's just BS.
Ain't dead yet.
Watch out for high winds. That's it.
You're going down! Okay then.
Broke his glass.
So, you had enough yet?
No.
He always
I don't
keeps a
believe that I
spare
have.
because he can't lose his motive. Good looks. Now he can do different things. That was one of them. Shockwave.
Then think about changing careers.
It's another thing. Spirit Geyser. I want to say healing is probably a better choice because he just did that.
Pretty strong, isn't it?
And I lost a lot of the healing that I did.
This type before.
You don't know me.
Get him!
He blocked it. He is weak to it, but how do you block that?
How's that payback working out for you?
Oh, better than expected.
All good.
Trying to keep my health up because
Get him!
I thought you didn't want to get burned.
No, but this is self-defense.
there's going to be a point where he takes a lot of my health from me.
Enjoy the ride!
Pay attention.
He does the Terry Bogard thing. He is a lot like Terry, actually. Am I still? The stream on my phone stopped. Did I hit something? Everything fine? Okay. That was weird. I just got a little scared.
No more playing.
Because the stream was paused on my phone. I could do my limit on him, but
be careful.
I have to get him while he's not blocking.
Words.
He exactly started blocking when I did that. Still did the most damage that I could do to him. No. Oh, it followed me. It followed me.
Second win.
Get him!
Too easy.
Do the arrow. I'm glad I have things set up the way that I do. That Aerith has arrow. That I just keep doing the thing. I just keep running, getting myself hurt.
Is that it?
I think this is going to be it. Aerith, you get the final hit.
Enjoy the ride!
Yeah.
Please, just leave us alone.
No.
You know
I am a
can't do
rude dude. And I will never leave you alone.
Hey there,
Excuse me.
partner.
I have to take this call from my Mega Man phone.
The time of your life, but we're needed on standby.
Are
for
you
a
telling
job.
me that
Something about
Rockman is in the city right now?
So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
I suppose I have no choice then. You may
Got
not
somewhere else
understand
to
this,
be?
but I have important matters to attend to.
Apparently so. Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
Huh?
Well, he did ask politely, at least. Politely, considering he is named Rude. Can we finally go home? Can we lead a normal life now? All I want to do is kick back, have some dinner, go to sleep, wake up, and then do it all over again. Getting in my way. Getting in the way of my plans.
You coming?
Okay, so last time I went up this way to trigger a cutscene, and I remember now. I remember that. I did that and it didn't trigger because it's not supposed to. It's supposed to now.
You talking to the...
Shh. So, yeah.
You know, I was
day.
thinking you were just a little bit weird. Now I know you are very strange.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey, what'd they say?
Good work today, guys. Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know...
Okay, good. You acknowledge that they don't actually talk.
Never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
You're right, no matter what you can say, I'm not going to believe this shit.
Probably not. Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It won't be much longer now. The flowers, they have something important to tell us. Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken.
A step directly off this cliff.
Otherwise, we won't hear them. Maybe I should just give up.
Yes.
Honestly.
Because I hate to break it to you, no matter what step you take. The plants will not talk.
From what I've seen, you're no quitter.
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
What's so special about it?
Okay, time to go.
Am I special? Is she implying that I'm special?
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
And now I have this MP up. I swear I got that last time. I must not have. Back into the home.
You're heading in already?
Yes.
Nah.
Whoops.
Not quite yet.
Sorry.
You're heading in already?
I had a change of heart. I had to change my mind. We're going in.
That's enough for one day.
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry. We got a little sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before we sit down, I want you to make up the guest room.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
Judging by those eyes, I'm guessing you're a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
I knew it. I knew he'd say it.
Ask, but would you leave tonight without any fuss, no questions? You boys made a trade, a normal life, for power. You can't have it both ways.
I'm back.
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
Tensions.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and
Look,
night.
it is my mummy. She look exactly just like me, but a girl.
You know, there's all kinds of
Her
temptations
name
in the
is
big
Cloud.
city.
Yeah.
I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
One who would specifically say silly goose.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
I mean, actually, I would. It's just that I won't. But now we're here. It's the dead of night. We're leaving the guest room. What do you know? It's the stealth portion of the game. Be careful not to bump into anything. Aerith will notice if you make too much noise, and then she will force you back to your room. She'll let you know that you're being a silly goose. This is... Oh! Did I hit the bucket?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did you have a bad dream?
Sorry, there's a treasure in your room
You'll
and I
feel
just
much
want
better in the
it.
morning, and I promise to take you straight home.
Okay.
Second try.
Please don't let her hear me again.
This is going to be particularly hard for me because I can't hear anything in the game because I have the TV down. I should probably look at the floor instead of in front of me.
You're leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
I don't make
Thank you.
promises. All I gotta do is go through town, come out the other end, and then get my way to Sector 7. With the city, now we see it at night. We see the children's house at night. Hello. Who are you?
If it isn't the new florist, I appreciate you helping the kids out today. Thank you. They won't stop talking about the soldier who saved the day. Oh, and make sure to give my thanks to Aerith, too.
Sure.
I don't think you'd get that dialogue if you didn't do the missions for the children. It is a thing, that's for sure. Well, the city, or the town, is dead at night, except for this man, this smoking man, polluting my air. Oh, it's a golden chocobo. I wonder what you could do with that. Oh, hello.
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
Why aren't you just the regular Batman?
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Lead on, then.
Oh, chapter 9.
With pleasure.
We're halfway through the game now, boys. Oh. Oh. What is this feeling in my brain? I cry. I thought I was incapable.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Nothing. I just get a little emotional at night. Welcome back to the team, Aerith.
You can see the sky.
They're still working on the new plane.
No. Dummy.
I don't like this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar, there was an accident, and the plate fell. People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but...
Well, there weren't a lot, but there still were, Ooh, look at the pretty.
The underside of Sector 6, Wall Market, a real special
Walmart.
place. But
Really
I'm
is
sure you
special
already knew
place,
that,
isn't it?
right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works.
Brothels.
Folks started pouring in
Strip
from
clubs.
all over. Business was
The
booming,
works. That's
money
what they
was
mean.
flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
And now there isn't any.
See, I told you.
Right. But instead of trying to solve the problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Wall Market began. Out of sight, out of mind.
We built a
as
wall
the
to
old
keep
saying
the
goes.
smut in.
For the folks in
It will
charge,
never get
there's no
out.
better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah. Want to see what's behind it?
It's what
Not
we need
really.
to do in real life.
That's
we need to
good.
take all the
There's no better
whorehouses
way
and we
to
need
get
to
Sector
just
7.
put them in one area and wall it up.
One that,
And if you
tragically,
want to get in,
doesn't go through Wall Market.
well, fine.
And
I
it's
mean,
just
that's
through
it.
this
You
tunnel
can just
here.
go in.
At least it was, back when I was a kid.
What matters is that we put it out of the way. We will not acknowledge that there is sex in this world. Look at the rats. Look at the cuties. Just walking around. That is, well, it's in the right place. So it works, I suppose.
It's been like this, you know, ever since the plate fell.
Ever since the
There's no
plate
other way.
fell.
It'll be an adventure.
So there is another way. It's just that she wants an adventure. She wants to likely get me killed. Yeah, what did I tell you? Terpsicles. They're not the worst enemy that you can face in this area. They're not exactly that cool. They're pretty easy to deal with, I would say. Kind of annoying how he does that thing, which is unbreakable.
It's over.
No treasure chest down here. Would be in good little pocket to do that. What do you know? I haven't even taken...
Seriously.
Oh! A lesser Drake. He's not quite as popular as the normal Drake. But regardless, he has the capability. I should assess him. Wind. Do the wind thing. Yippee. Oh, he's an okay enemy. Most of the enemies that have annoying things to deal with, I would still say are still like good enemies. It's just, you know, that they're annoying. That's the thing that they do. Sometimes it's not intuitive, sometimes they're annoying because there's like nothing to do with the enemy. And just are the way that they are, and that's the deal with it. But
It's on now.
This one's for you!
Here it comes.
he's kind of tough. He has a lot of health. Oh, look what we have here.
What's that?
A big arm.
What
Kinda
is
cute,
that?
don't you
A
think?
big arm. I could probably tell that. There it is. A little nook. Find myself a treasure. I got the Moogle medal. Ooh.
Oh, great. Someone's pulled up the ladder.
Someone pulled up the ladder.
I wonder
There's
if
got to
we
be a
can
way
use
that we
this.
can get it down. Only load or unload the arm within the area marked by the yellow lines. For safety. Not because that's the way they coded the game. Lower.
It's this way. Here's an idea. I'll hop on and you give me a ride.
So you just gotta give
Absolutely.
your babe a
I'll throw down the
ride.
ladder for you to climb up after.
Keep her in your grip. Keep her real tight. I mean, you just flail her around a little bit. She's able to withstand. Oh, you can see her knees when you flip the dress up. Well, no. No, come on, jump off. And here you are, my queen.
Hup, piece of cake. Give me a sec. And here comes the ladder. Well, what did I tell ya?
You didn't say anything. You just told me to put you in a hand.
You did it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
Why, okay, let's truck then. Next time. This is a much shorter stream, only about an hour and 15 minutes, sure. But I started late, just because. I also wasn't sure if this was even going to work. I'm running on Wi-Fi and not a stable internet connection. That's something that I was worried about. I'm glad that this worked out, though. This was a good stream. Well, I mean, I was tired the whole time, but it worked. I can play the game. I figured out that I can do this from my room now. Don't have to deal with the fridge sound anymore, but can probably hear the fan on the PS4 and my computer. The computer has a pretty loud fan because it only runs on fans, so the processor needs to be cooled a lot. It's not like it, yeah, whatever. It's new. This is a new thing. And hopefully this sounded better. Hopefully this runs better, the stream, than before. And we can continue to do this, and we can hopefully figure out how we're going to continue to do this. So that's something to look forward to. Next week for sure, Final Fantasy will be back 2 hours instead of just the one today. Pokemon Coliseum is tomorrow. And then next Saturday, something special, probably. Anyways, hope y'all pop in for that.